Dundalk have enjoyed a close relationship over the last 6 years. Just 15 days have elapsed since that pulsating Europa Conference League tie against Vitesse Arnhem, a performance that, despite the elimination from that competition, filled so many Dundalk fans with positivity and hope for the remainder of the season. But 3 consecutive league defeats and an unwelcome flurry of injuries to important players, and Dundalk welcome a buoyant St.Mochta from the Leinster Senior League to Oriel Park tonight, with supporters a little concerned at the potential for an upset this evening. As usual, a co-commentary alongside me tonight is the ex-Dundalk skipper, John Flanagan. John, Dundalk's recent form and those injuries should certainly give St.Mochta's fans some hope and will make this tie an interesting one for the neutral. But surely this Dundalk team, despite those problems, will have too much for non-league opponents.
You would assume so, but I think the way things are set up at the moment, Dundalk coming in, real lack of confidence. Performances haven't been great, they're missing some players. Mochta, on the other hand, they've won 5 from 5 in the Leinster Senior, scoring goals regularly. They'll be full of confidence, and if Dundalk allow them into this game tonight, they could be real dangerous.
A referee this evening is the visiting side to get us underway, Gareth McCaffrey, ex of Drogheda United, very talented forward player, and he'll have the first touch of the evening, and we are underway. A place in the last 8 up for grabs for one of these clubs tonight.
Really talented, and he also then, I suppose, as the game wore on, looked as if he's a bit leggy. He hasn't played regular football in a long time, so maybe expect him to come straight in off the bat and play 90 minutes was a bit much. He probably needed some game time off the bench for him.
Sjokovskis, now Zahibo again, and Han. So many players in this team this evening with an opportunity to impress and stake a claim, John.
Yeah, especially the likes of Zahibo, who's come in for some criticism of late, and I think just even early doors he's sitting in that deep line midfield role.
To Han Jung-woo. Now it's Pat Hubin. Hubin to Stanton. So Mochta's penalty area. Not to stat an obvious target. He's only scored once for Dundalk. That was in the President's Cup against Shamrock Rovers. Dundalk could certainly do with another one here tonight. Here comes the corner kick, and that's a really good delivery and a really good finish as well. Really good finish, and Dundalk lead by a goal to nil.
Excellent delivery from Sean Murray. Just plenty of pace whipped into the front post, and you can see Dundalk obviously worked on a little pattern there. Two pods at two at the front.
Murray now. Murray's cross in is behind Byrne, and arriving was Han, and the ball just deceives him. And St.Mochta will look to get it away. They haven't though. Here's Cameron Dummigan with the shot. Oh, that's come back off the crossbar and has it crossed the line. The assistant on this near side is ideally positioned to have a look at it, and he says no. Dummigan with the header, and it has come off Glenn Shannon last. That'll be a Dundalk throw in. Han can take it in. Glenn Shannon will ensure that the ball goes out for a goal kick for the visiting side. Tonight's match, the 37th in which Dundalk have faced Benamara with not a bad idea with the first touch, and it's really well kept in by Sjokovskis. Nice turn by Benamara, and he's checked inside, and he's found Sam Stanton. Dundalk appealing for a penalty kick. Amara stayed down. The ball eventually found its way over to Han, who could do nothing with it, and Benamara is still down inside the St.Mochta's penalty area. And well,
good play by Amara, and Sjokovskis out wide, and it's one I'd love to see that again. He definitely looked as if he got taken out after he played.
Sjokovskis throw in. Sean Murray with the nod down. There's a mistake there by Summers, is it? And the shot from Stanton, really well saved in there by Adam Kmet. Excellent save. That ball was travelling by Stanton. Here he is again, the Scot. Now it's Benamara. Here's Sean Murray. Sjokovskis wants it right hand side. Dundalk tried to work it central instead. Benamara pokes it into Stanton, who tries another shot, and Dundalk with a corner kick. Good passage of play.
First real bit of sustained pressure with Dundalk in around the penalty area. Stanton, great technique there, hitting that on the volley. An excellent save for the keeper. This is what Dundalk, they need to keep the ball in here and get some possession in around the box. That really asking questions of the Mochta's back four.
Corner kick for Dundalk. Say Gareth McCaffrey. Alex O'Hanlon, and he'll put that out because Wilfred Zahibo has stayed down.
As soon as he muscled through that challenge.
Goal this season, Greg Sloggett. So Zahibo off and Greg Sloggett into the game for Dundalk. And Vinny Perth, who has had to juggle the squad really with the sheer number of injuries he's had to contend with. And well, he's picked up another one here this evening.
Probably the one area of the field where he could
McCaffrey behind the ball here at the moment. making it difficult for Dundalk to break them down, as John said. Here's Sloggett, and Andy Boyle makes a venture into the Mochta's half, leaves Sonny Nattestad back on the halfway line to monitor the movements of Gareth McCaffrey. Here's Dummigan now to Ben Amar, who's well in off his right hand side. Here's Han. Now Ben Amar again. Summers has done well. Alex O'Hanlon pressuring Han. Han has gone down and he's got the benefit of the referee's whistle. And
getting much support in around him, and I think the ball that's into him, we've said before, he's as good as anyone in the league at holding it up and allowing players to get up around him and support him.
On the receiving end of the referee's decision, it'll be a corner kick here, and it'll be Han Jong-woo to take it. Indeed, Han leaves it, and the delivery comes in from Murray, headed off the line. Sam Stanton does well. Nick Daly across to dispossess the Scot. It'll be a throw into Dundalk. Han to the chest of Ben Amar. Dummigan helps it on to Han. Han first time in, booted away by Alan Byrne. Throw in for Dundalk. Ben Amar again. Chance to stand his man up, Byrne, and get the cross in, and he does, but once again it just evades a player in a white shirt. But another decent delivery by a Dundalk player. But he can't bring it with him. It'll break for Cameron Dummigan. Now it's Han. Han will try the shot, blocked by Byrne. In typical Alan Byrne fashion, just throws himself at it. Stanton now to Dummigan. Dummigan's shot straight at Kmet. Here's Sloggett now. Here's Han. Han's cross in, is looking for Houben. And well, Noel Murray, I think, just did enough to put off Pat Houben. There was an offside in any case. Here's Byrne. Now Kmet. Up into the evening air here at Oriel Park. Flicked on by now Han. Dummigan. Dundalk will really be cursing that Gareth McCaffrey goal. They've been so in control of the game, really. Even if they haven't cut St. Mochta's open all that often. Here's Han trying to change that. And as cross in goes out on the full, it'll be a goal kick for the home side.
Let's pour that switch by Andy Boyle. There was a better cross, and that was a wonderful ball at the hand, and just wasn't able to deliver a good cross in. The Dundalk look as if they're crying out for someone that does just pick up those little holes in the number 10 role and get on and try and create something. And
Patrick McElhaney, you might say.
Something
there
like
by Pat Houben. Always a willing helper in a defensive situation, Houben, and very useful too in his own penalty area as well as the opposition's.
He's done really well, because as you said, Alan Byrne, he lost both centre half there. Great movement from the cross in, and again Pat, as he does so many times, winning defensive headers and getting Dundalk out of trouble. And he gets a regular games.
Sean Murray's free kick, won by Murray, and his header straight up into the air, and that is the last action of the first half. And it's a half that started really well for Dundalk with that lead goal on 8 minutes. There's a player stayed down inside the St. Mochta's penalty area after that free kick, and that's exactly what Dundalk won't want to see. And is it Pat Houben on the edge of the 6-yard box? And Vinnie Perth has just stood at the moment inside the what had been the St. Mochta's defensive half, just looking back, very concerned, because he doesn't have David McMillan on his bench, and he is not blessed with strike.
Yeah, I think definitely from the Dundalk perspective, Vinny will be looking for a bit more fluidity and move the ball a bit quicker, and maybe try and pass it through the lines a little bit sharper. Whereas Mochta
makes it for Dundalk. Here's Han. He was a peripheral figure in that first half, really. Didn't have the impact on the game that Ben Amar did on the other side. To Drogheda United and the one the week before against Derry City. Dundalk in second bottom in the league table at the moment. Here's Han. He may well have had a big part to play in giving them the lead for a second time, and he has, because Pat Houben has dispatched that past Kmet, and Dundalk lead again, 2-1.
Excellent penalty.
Here come Dundalk again. Sean Murray, now Pat Hooban. Hooban, he's found some space for the shot. Hooban, and he's drilled that home. Pat Hooban, no chance for Kmet, because Pat Hooban got that onto his left foot and made absolutely sure, and Dundalk have doubled their lead within 2 minutes.
Absolutely fantastic footwork by Pat Hooban there. Ball drilled into him along the ground.
Here's Hooban again now. Hooban looking for a hand. Important touch there by Glenn Shannon. And well, a slip in there by Noel Mooney. Noel Murray rather. And for a second, Han might have believed there was an opportunity to take advantage. But it'll be a goal kick for the visit on Twitter that Sean Murray actually declared for Ireland, not England. Let's not go there after the Rice and Grealish instances, but he was born in Watford. So let's leave it at that, Keane. Here's Han. Moving again with the flick on ahead of Noel Murray. Domigan looking to sprint past Shannon. And they found Sean Murray here, and Murray has slipped that into Hooban, and that is the hat-trick for Pat Hooban. Hooban the difference in the second half, 3 goals, and Dundalk lead by 4-1 now.
Excellent play to really cut the Mochta's back four open there. Again, Domigan starting it, driving forward, go ball into Murray, and Pat played a wonderful run there.
Here's Ben Amar. Hannah's on a run through the middle, and Ben Amar is looking to pick up the Korean, and it's a good idea by Ben Amar, spotted the run.
Almost turned off, and again we've said it so much. Ben Amar needs game time. A lot of these players haven't been playing regularly, and they all need the minutes, but
and they will be needed now.
Yeah, they will.
Here's one of those players now in Han Jung-woo. Murray is there for Kovskis on the outside. Han, very clever by him to Hooban. Here's Sean Murray looking to tee himself up. Now Han. Here's your Kovskis. So many Dundalk players inside. The reason that St.Mochta are here tonight, being the player that scored the winner in the Intermediate Cup final win over Killester Donacarney. Here comes Dundalk again. Here's Pat Hooban. Can he make it 5? He can't. Good save by Kmet, but it's in the back of the net. And it's Han who's got it on the follow-up. Han Jung-woo with his 3rd goal for Dundalk. And Dundalk now lead by 5-1.
Really incisive play there. Slog it, won it back in the middle, again drove forward, and Pat Hooban, he's just hungry for more goals, done really well there and put himself in danger with a clash to the keeper, and Han following up just tapped it into an open goal, and Dundalk really cutting loose now. It looks like they're going to score on every time they get forward. At this stage the legs just seem to have fallen off with St.Mochta's, and
difficult for St.Mochta's at this stage, and just after they'd made that double change as well. The 2 players introduced barely given not be in the position that they want to be in the league, Dundalk, but there's plenty of quality in this team, especially for what is an amateur side, and Brian McCarthy's men can be very proud of their efforts here tonight. Yeah,
definitely. They're playing, I know, on league tables, not that Dundalk aren't where they were in the last number of years, but they're playing a full-time professional outfit.
Slugger to Han. He's enjoying himself here now. Kovskis makes the dart off that right side. Han has switched sides, incidentally, since Ben Amar has gone off and Hanratty has come on. Here is your Kovskis. More defending for St.Mochta to do, and done successfully. That might have been 6. Really good cross by Domigan from the left. Loads of quality about his deliveries tonight. Sam Stanton is going to get a very welcome break for Dundalk here in the remaining 15 minutes. And so too will Han. And it looks like Ryan O'Kane and Mayowa Anama Sahan will be the players to come in for the number of seconds of St.Mochta's Oriel Park experience left to play. And there is the final whistle from the referee Graham Kelly, and it confirms Dundalk's place in the next round of the FAI컵. And well, there may well be, well, there's a goal at Finn Park, incidentally. Finn Harps leading Derry City by 1-0 in that one. They played 78 minutes in that game, but here at Oriel Park it's all over, and Dundalk on a scoreline of 5 goals.